Hi, it's Trish. It's mid-April, reporting on the March 2022 Toronto Real Estate Board statistics. The story hasn't changed. We have a shortage of inventory, and sales are down, prices are up, but by how much? In all detached homes, including the 905 and the 416, detached home sales were down. This is year over year for the month of March. Over 35% for detached, over 33% for semis, just shy of 30% in townhouses, and 17.6% in condos. That's a lot. On average, prices were up 18.5%. It's really amazing. I know that showings were down and offers were down as well. I guess if there's no inventory, showings will be down, but I think too, it's really important to note that homes on average sold in 8 days. That's about how long it takes to put it on the market, implement a marketing strategy, have some open houses if you're doing them for agents or the public, and have showings, and then have an offer date the following week after a weekend of showings, and receive the check and the final paperwork. So it's really fast. I mean, some places the market homes don't sell, for years. It can sit for years. So it's pretty incredible. $2 million plus homes, the sales were down from, I pulled the statistics because I was curious about that, 426 last year in March to 395. It can also be that there just isn't the inventory, but I think it's worth noting also that with interest rate hike, another one yesterday, it's bound to have the effect that they want it to have, which is to slow the market a little bit. Buyers are looking around to lock in their purchase price and their rates. So, they may have them locked in, pre-approved for another 2 or 3 months, and then they're going to be either having to take a floating rate, or they're going to have to be paying a higher rate for their locked in. And it's not insignificant on a cash flow basis, so I do think it's going to slow the market a little bit. Otherwise, business as usual. There's lots of people out looking, people want to have homes, and people are listing and selling. So if you're in the market and would like to get something done, please give me a call. I want to talk about something personal for a minute, really quickly. I fell in love with my husband. He had a second home, or his only home actually, in Nova Scotia, an $8,500 property. It was not fancy, on the South Shore, and it was not a touristy place at all then. It has become more so. But the Nova Scotia government's solution to the housing, they say, is to triple the non-resident property owner's tax. Now, we can probably afford it, but I don't think it's going to do anything for housing. I think it will only encourage us to compete with local renters so that we could rent out for a couple of weeks a year to cover the extra costs. But it's really sending a message to the 27,000 people, of those who are actually aware of this, but 27,000 non-resident homeowners in Nova Scotia, that they're kind of unwelcome, because the only way to get around this tax, it's either to sell or to rent out your house year-round to somebody else, which means you have to clear out all your stuff and winterize it, maybe create a bridge to an island if you have a cottage on an island. It makes no sense. They also are proposing to increase the land transfer tax by 5 times, and not just for foreigners, but for all non-residents. I really feel like this is a wedge issue in the country. We send a lot of money, for about $4 billion, give or take, in transfer taxes and equalization payments to that province. We love it there. The non-residents are the greatest ambassadors they have. And I'm speaking about this because I would hate to see this become something that happens across the country, where non-residents are not afforded a duty of care, that unpredictable taxation makes business planning difficult for the local businesses, but also for people who would like to bring business into that country or that county or community. I think we can't do tax planning like that. Anyway, that's my rant. Not Rick Mercer, but anyway, I am a part-time Maritimer in my heart, and hope to stay there, and hope they reverse this. Meanwhile, give me a call if I can help you with anything. I've been really busy this spring, and it's very exciting to help people find new homes and sell their homes. Thank you so much.